Hello and welcome to Rushy Speechless. Today's video is going to be another skin combo video, and today's skin will be hybrid. Let's get into this video. This video is going to be another skin combo video, and today's skin is going to be hybrid, and this skin was suggested by local King Godzilla. Thank you very much for the video suggestion. They said, can you do hybrid combos? Of course, and they also mentioned a comment a few days later saying, also for the hybrid skin, I'd like it to be stage 4. The Chapter 1 Season 8 Battle Pass, part of the Brood set, and obviously as requested, all the combos will be stage 4, and there's 4 different clothing styles, you have, or colours I guess you could say. There's red, blue, black and ultraviolet, and there's also different dragon colours. You've got green, maroon, grey and purple. So I've done 2 for green, 2 for maroon. So obviously green will be with the red, and then obviously up above, obviously maroon will be a blue. That's how I've done it. So basically whatever one's above the colour is what the suit style I used, or suit colour. And then for the last 2 styles, grey and purple, I decided to do 4 combos. They're my favourite ones out of the 4 dragon colours we have. But anyway, let's get into the first combo. So this first combo and first style is obviously the clothing red, dragon colour is green, and as you see with this dragon style, there's a yellow lightning like pulsating around the body, which is pretty cool. So that's why I decided to use the backbling, the power pack, which is Lockman's backbling, part of the power set introduced in Chapter 2 Season 4. Also decided to use the Pickaxe, which is a power slicers. The umbrella I decided to use for this green dragon colour or style is the palm leaf, which is a Victor guide from Chapter 1 Season 8, and it works very nicely with the dragon colour green. Contrail is Saplight, which is Groot's Saplight. What's Saplight? Groot's contrail from the Chapter 2 Season 4 Battle Pass, but just use anything green or orange to work nicely. And the wrap I decided to use is Mayhem, which is part of the Mayhem set introduced in Chapter 1 Season X. Just mainly using this for the cartoony look, works pretty nicely with the skin itself, and I do like this wrap a lot. It's basically the Borderlands wrap. Let's move on to the next combo. I decided to whack on the Demon Wind Shuriken, which is part of the Naruto set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 8. It's a little bit in the scales, but I'm not sure how it looks in-game, so for this one I may change up. Potentially it may need to be changed if it looks like it in-game. Sometimes the backbling, when you make combos in the pre-game lobby, looks like, say, the backbling is in the skin, or like, you know, or like parts of it, like it's like you see here, it's like in the actual scales in the back of the dragon itself, but then sometimes when you go into game it isn't, so either way I decided to use the Demon Wind Shuriken. Pickaxe is kunai, which is part of the Naruto set, also introduced in Chapter 2 Season 8, and I'm using the kunai standard edit style for the red and the black. You can just use the fully blacked out look. And the wrap I decided to use is the Praetor Shroud, which is Doomslayer's weapon wrap from the Chapter 4 Season 1 Battle Pass, part of the Ultra Nightmare set. This works very nicely with the green colour of the dragon itself, and I mainly decided to use the Demon Wind Shuriken. As you can see here, he's got obviously shurikens on his armour, which is pretty cool. Let's move on to the next skin and the next colour, which is the colour blue for the clothing, and the dragon colour is maroon for the red. Backbling to this combo is the Crimson Crest from the Chapter 3 Season 1 Battle Pass, part of the Order of the Waning Moon set. For this one, you can either use Midnight, which is for the blue, or you could use Crimson Crest for the red. Depends whichever colour you want to use, feel free. This combo works nicely for both, but I decided to go for the blue. Pickaxe is a Murimasa blade, part of the Zero War set, introduced in Chapter 3 Season 3, and this is Wolverine Zero's Pickaxe / backbling, and this is part of a crew pack. So if you have the Wolverine Zero skin, you'd have this pickaxe as part of a crew pack. So obviously if you don't have it, just use any red or blue themed katanas, work nicely. The umbrella for these maroon combos is the Mighty Marvel umbrella, which is a Victor guide from Chapter 2 Season 4's Battle Pass, which was the full Marvel season. So if you don't have this, use any glider / umbrella that's red themed, would work nicely, red or blue themed. Contrail is glitching system, which was introduced in Chapter 1 Season 5. If you don't have this, similar to the glider, just use anything blue or red themed. And the wrap I decided to use is Menacing Presence, part of the prequel trilogy set, introduced in Chapter 4 Season 2, and this is Darth Maul's weapon wrap. So if you've got the premium Final Force Battle Pass when that was out when the Final Force challenges were out, or the event, you'd have this weapon wrap. It works very nicely, and it's probably one of my favourite Star Wars series wraps. I think it works very nicely with the red. Let's move the red and the black actually works pretty nicely. Let's move on to the next combo. I decided to use the backbling from this season's Battle Pass, which is Mary Post's backbling, part of the Dynamo Valadora set, introduced in Chapter 4 Season 3. And I'm using the style Midnight, so you've got a nice blue and black, works very nicely. Pickaxe is the Cypher's Scimitar, solely because as you see on this skin, it's got purple lightning pulsating. That's why I decided to put the Cypher's Scimitar on, which is Cypher PK's Pickaxe, part of the Cypher PK set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 4. And I'm using reactive, full reactivity, full reactive. And then the wrap is maximum drift, part of the drift set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season X. Is Battle Pass, works very nicely with the pulsing of the lightning, so that's why I decided to use it for maximum drift. Let's move on to the next combo. That's the next colour, which is the black clothing and then the dragon colour grey. Now for these ones, I decided to do 3 for the last 2, as I mentioned at the start. This one, I decided to use the Assassin Pack, which is part of the John Wick set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 9, and this is John Wick's backbling. Works very nicely. If you don't have this one, or if you want to use a different backpack, it's black. Any black backpack would work nicely. Pickaxe is the Sigil of the Empire, which is Darth Vader's pickaxe from the Chapter 3, Season 3 Battle Pass, part of the Darth Vader set. The Umbrella is the one-shot, which is part of the John Wick set, and you got this for getting a victory route in the John Wick Bounty LTM in Chapter 1, Season 9. So if you don't have this one, just use any black glider or umbrella would work nicely. Contrail, I decided to use as flying standard, part of the Scallywag set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 8's Battle Pass. I thought, why not use it? It's got a little bit of black on the flag itself, which is cool. And it's part of the same season as when this skin came out, the hybrid, which is pretty cool. The wrap is Darth Vader's weapon wrap, which is Darth Shader, mainly used as black. Let's move on to the next combo. For this one, I decided to use a cape, and I thought it'd be a little bit cheeky, and I decided to use the Customize Your Own Superhero Skins cape, which is part of the Boundless set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 4. It's the emote cape. It was in the item shop yesterday when the superhero skins were in. If they're still in now, it'll be in the shop. If not, it was in yesterday and it'll come back at some point. And for the colour, primary colour is black, secondary colour is black, and the sticker, I decided to use none. But if you have a nice grey or black sticker, feel free to whack it on, but I decided to have a clean, no sticker look. Pickaxe is a fantastic pulse, which is Customize Your Own Superhero Skins pickaxe, and I'm using the Style Cosmic Edge. Primary colour is black, and secondary colour is black also. And the wrap for this is Boogeyman, which is part of the John Wick set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9. And you've got this wrap for getting challenges done in the John Wick Bounty LTM, the same one you need to get a Victory Royale on. It works very nicely. If you don't have this one, a good alternative, which is an item shop one. I know I always speak about this one, but it's always a good alternative. It's Stealth Black. And it's used, I think it's 300 or 400 V-Bucks. It's a pretty good wrap, fully blacked out, looks very similar to the Big Man itself. Let's move on to the next combo. And the last one, the black clothing and grey dragon colour. I decided to use, this is one of my favourite combos for this skin in general, just because of the fact the banner shield works absolutely perfect. As you see on his arm, he has a dragon emblem. And if you played in that season, you could unlock it throughout the battle pass, I'm pretty sure. And this is a dragon right here. So if you played enough to have the hybrid skin, you should have this banner. If not, use any banner that you like. But I decided to use this one because as you see on his arm, as I've shown you, his dragon is there. And the colour I'm using is black, and the back paint is banner shield. You can always use the banner cape if you prefer the capes, up to you. But I decided to go for banner shield. It just works absolutely perfect. It works so clean. It's the actual emblem for the hybrid skin. Pickaxe is a Catwoman's graphic claw, which is part of the Batman 0 point set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 6. Still one of my favourites. I probably say this is pushing to like my top. The top two is definitely this one and the Harley Hitter. They're my top two DC series pickaxe I own. And the wrap I'm using is Stealth Black. It's a very good black wrap. As I mentioned in the last combo, it's an item shop wrap, part of the Air Royale set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 8. Let's move on to the next combo. And this is the last style or last clothing colour, which is ultraviolet. And then the dragon colour is purple. Backbling is the number 1, which was introduced in Chapter 2, Season 3, and was one of the first ever FNCS backblings we got. And throughout, you watch different things and you get different colours, which is pretty cool. But the colour I'm using is purple, works out perfectly with the skin colour of the dragon. Pickaxe is the Dragon Rune Lance, which is part of the Dragon Rider set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 3's Battle Pass, and I'm using the Dragon Rune Lance edit style, works absolutely perfectly. It's got the purple, and it's got like a nice lightning around it as well. The umbrella for these combos is the umbrella of the Last Reality, which is part of the Cube set, and is a Victory Glider from Chapter 2, Season 8. Contrail just has the glyphs, which is part of the Lightning and Thunderstorms set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 7. And the wrap is Horizon Tool from the Chapter 4, Season 2 Battle Pass, part of the Luminaries set. And this is Mystica's weapon wrap from that season. I really do highly rate this weapon wrap. It actually does work very nicely with this combo. Let's move on to the next combo. I decided to go for like a galaxy themed combo. I'm using the backbling, the Dimensional Gate, which is part of the Teen Titans set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 6's Battle Pass, and this is Rebirth Raven's backbling first season. Pickaxe is Rebirth Raven's pickaxe from Chapter 2, Season 6's Battle Pass. Wrap of Sad Use is Nebula, which was introduced in Chapter 2, Season 4. If you don't have this one, just use any Galaxy-themed wrap or purple wrap quite nicely. Let's move on to the hybrid skin combo. I decided to go for a whole Dark Series combo. Backbling is the Dark Shield. You can use any of the Dark Series backblings that you like. Could be Fallen Wings, Dark Bag, Dark Six String, Lil Kev, even the Wild Cube. Pickaxe is the Dark Axe, which was introduced in Chapter 1, Season X. Basically, reskin of the default pickaxe in Chapter 1. Works very nicely. I do like the default pickaxe, and obviously having it in purple is pretty cool. And then the wrap is Kevin, which was introduced in Chapter 1, Season X. Just works very nicely with the Dark Series theme of this combo. That's all the 10 skin combos done, all skin combos done for the hybrid skin. Thank you once again, Local King Godzilla, for the video suggestion. It's a pretty cool skin in my opinion. I haven't used the skin in a while, to be fair, and I haven't really ever thought of making combos for just the stage 4 and the Dragon style. But anyways, thank you once again. And if there is any specific cosmetic related video on, so it could be skin, backbling, pickaxe, glider / umbrella, contrail, or even weapon wrap, feel free to let me know. If I have this skin, I'll make sure to get it done. If I don't, always feel free to leave another suggestion. And if I have that one, I'll make sure to get it done as soon as I can. But anyways, that's pretty decent.